All right, check. Cool. Let's get over. All right. Yo. Morning. Morning. Everything's having a little bit of a push up here. Oh, excuse me. Morning. We'll see what we get today. Let's see what. Oh my gosh, I got something in my throat. Jeez. Okay, what was I gonna do? There's something I was gonna do. Alright, where are we at? Our key zone that I was watching this morning, this right here, 7684 to 7691. Longs above, shorts below. ES has these equal highs over here, so equal highs are sitting at 7714. Probably looks better on the hourly. Ooh. Right here, right at the 200 EMA, 7714. Equal highs on ES. Part of the pre-market plan heading into the day was this was my key zone. Shorts below, longs above. If sellers are in control, don't see why we couldn't take low of day down here. And potentially a lot of stacked liquidity down here as well at that 77.666 area. So starting to see a rejection out of the zone here. What NQ? What do we got? NQ broke above. Equal highs at the high of day on NQ. That 29.280 area. 100-point opening range, beautiful. This is how it goes these days. You just gotta like, I don't know. I'm convinced it's just this is the new wave. It's like 100-point opening range, 500-point moves. It's just how it's gonna be, and you just gotta manage risk accordingly. So I just feel like this is just the new norm, or at least that's how I'm gonna treat it. Just gonna treat it as new norm. Don't be afraid of 100-point opening ranges. Like gone are the days of 30-point opening range, 50-point opening range. You know. I just think this is how it's gonna be. How it's gonna be, how it's gonna go. Which is fine. If this closes bullish, but we don't take the high of day, I'm probably gonna jump in along. 50 points. I want it to close green though. This closes green, but we don't take the high. Rejection down. Equal highs at high of day. Nothing. Morning NDZ. I want London High Broken. Yo, 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 yo. Woo! Was NDZ, was that, did you just get closed break even ish around there? Small loss maybe? It's a choppy day yesterday. Small loss, yeah. I mean, I got partials, and then I got stopped. It's just, everything's choppy, no continuation, but whatever. Whatever. Ooh. Morning, Wendy. Big three are here. Oh. There goes that high of day at their equal highs, high of day. Whew. ES did not take the high. Good. Never tells me you're live. It's annoying. I don't know why. People say that same thing. I think that's like they changed the like the back. I don't know. They're working on things, I feel like, development style on TikTok right now, and things are just updating. But thanks for joining. Of course it broke before 9:45. Yeah. I wanted longs out of this area. I just didn't get the right entry signal. I wanted longs out of this area to target, you know, up here at these highs from yesterday's session, and then potentially previous day high. But we basically tested the zone and had an up close candle outside of, you know, key liquidity areas. So the only way I'll go long is if we come back and test here and see another movement out. But as of now, watching, I think ES had a potential, you know, if ES can come back, test this area, and we get some support, then I wouldn't be opposed to longs up into these equal highs at 7714. So we'll see. Yeah, I agree. I'm just gonna stay patient, you know. Hourly. A lot of consolidation in the overnight session. So this could be a potential, you know, accumulation. I guess the manipulation might have happened down there. Now we'll see distribution. This is my zone on ES. 7691. See if we can test and provide an entry to potentially see longs up into new highs here. We also have those equal highs at 7714. NQ's coming back to the zone. I was in an ES trade as well. I was in longs right at about here. Caught this move and then stopped break even, and then obviously it went up further. Like stopped break even to the tick. I think my entry was there. Take profit one was about there, and then look at price came down, back down to like the tick, stopped me out, and then we had another push to the upside. That's just this market. All right, ES coming back into the zone. I took that orb retest short for like 10 points. Yeah. I took it long back into the orb, and then we had a nice rejection out of the orb. But, you know, not a lot of continuation. I was thinking that these, and I think it might happen today, these equal highs right here, 7714. I think these equal highs are looking like they want to get taken out. At least that's what I'm anticipating. We'll see if that happens. But that's kind of my mindset going into the day. Yes. On ES, yes. We also inverted this gap right here. So we inverted this 5-minute gap that brought us down into these consolidation lows. So bearish gap that brought us down into these lows here and broke below 200 EMA. Inversed, we're testing it again, and if ES can close bullish here without taking this high, so we can close bullish without taking this high, I want to look for longs up into new highs here and then these equal highs. At some point I need some new mouse recommendations. Oh my God, whatever.
Order filled.
Yes. Long ES, targeting those equal highs. Yeah, I don't know. I low-key impulsed into that. I wanted a small bullish candle out of here, and it came all the way up to new highs here. Did not take it, but barely got it. So I don't know. I sent it anyway. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna send this, see what happens, and hope for the best, I guess. But I don't know. don't love it. Just looking for this to just see continuation. The issue is my stop is right at a potential 15-minute gap that's being created, which is just, you know, I just need to see this just go. That's my problem. Man, okay. We'll see what we get. I don't know. Everything that has happened has been with speed right away. Like, kind of like these moves just happen, and you got to be in it and go for it. But, you know, I just have the case of every time I enter a trade these days, sideways. It's just I enter, it goes sideways. So we'll see. Just not getting a lot of speed out of here. Yeah, I hope longs are the play. I mean, no sound. I like it. It's my favorite TP strategy. It's risk management, you know. Hey, mate, can I ask a question, please? Yeah, go for it. Let's go for it. Strats patched. Sorry, I was looking at a different screen. Not looking good. What to make on day 3? Well, if you stayed below 1500, I don't know why it would be at 51%. I think if that third day you pass and you don't hit over 1500, or as long as you don't have a day over 1500, I think you're good regardless. So as long as you have a day that's not over $1,500, you're good. Consistency is 51%. Yeah, just make 100. You should be good. As long as you don't have a day over 1,500. Yeah. Need this thing to bounce. Come on. Ugh. Every time. bleeding out right now. This looks like it's over. Let's see, let's pop over the broker. Yeah.
Stop filled.
Brutal. Can't see. That's a full stop to start the day. Fun. All right, what are we seeing now? Yeah. Maybe should have been a little bit more cautious after taking the highs. But like we haven't had a single reversal in, I don't know, I feel like we just don't get those kind of reversals anymore. I feel like it just picks a direction and goes. Whatever. It's all good. But tough stop right off the rip. Just bought the freaking highs. Goodness. Bought the highs. Woo. Ugh. All right, we broke now. Okay, hang on a second. We're now broken below our 200 EMA with this gap here on NQ. Watching shorts at 29208.75 to potentially target low of day down here, but wrong bias initially on that long on ES. But you know what? That's all right. We had equal highs above, broke the orb above 200 EMA and VWAP, gave it a shot, stopped out. Basically bought the highs. That's fine. But now flipping bias because we just had a really nice displacement off that high there. So we took these highs right here and we've had a really nice displacement off of it. So watching for potential shorts now on NQ to target low of day here and our previous day low, which is at that 2900 area. So I think I had the wrong bias heading into the day. And I know it's anytime that there's a really nice level that I like. So these equal highs right here on the hourly on ES. Anytime I have a level that I really like, it always just gets taken at like 2 in the morning or off of, earnings. It'll just pop and take that level. So we might just chop all day. I have no idea, but I am flipping my bias. But we just got, I don't know. 7714 is going to get taken eventually, but maybe not today. Maybe we sell off again. Take some more lows. But we're watching 29,208 for shorts. All right, grabbing some coffee. I'll be back. Don't forget to like the live. Wait. Let me mute this. Getting more coffee though. Woo! Okay. All right. Testing my zone here. Thank you for the likes. I want to see how this reacts in here. Teasing shorts. I agree. I'm watching. I'm out of here. Did SPY. SPY's below the 200 EMA. We can get a bearish close out of here. I wouldn't mind looking for shorts down into low of day. If we can get a bearish close out of here. Just wanting to see a bearish close out of here. Closed bullish, but we're rejecting our 200 EMA. But I want to see a down close candle for my confirmation here. Especially if we can invert this gap. So now we gotta wait here. I wanna see if we get a bearish close. Bearish close without taking this low, I'm gonna get in short. So bearish close without taking the current low, I'm gonna get in short with stops above the high that came back and tested this gap that broke our 200 EMA. So that's what we're waiting for. We got about 3 minutes on this candle. Ooh. Shorting here, targeting Asia low on ES or NQ. NQ, yeah. I'm also looking at NQ shorts, but now we're breaking above. We're starting to disrespect this bearish structure. We tapped into this 5-minute gap down here, holding it nicely. So I was gonna go short if we had a bearish close out of here, but we did not get a bearish close. You know, now we're starting to be bullish. Is it just gonna be another choppy day? I'm so sick of the choppy days and just like not seeing any continuation. You sit here and, you know, you're watching 5-minute candles go by, and next thing you know, it's been 2 hours of sideways. Or, you know, and then when things move, they move aggressively like this, and then it's just chop up and then aggressive move, and then, you know, now consolidating. But I'm not complaining. So we just inverted this gap that broke our 200 EMA. It's interesting. Yes, up to. Yeah, right. Yeah, like your setup, but guess what? It's tricky. I mean, we're pushing above. So we were just too early on the ES longs. Starting to reject. Testing these 5-minute bearish gaps up here. Rejecting. Okay. Okay. tricky conditions. I'm gonna give this some time. Yeah, I agree. NDZ, nothing clear. I don't know. Just kind of, it's kind of boring, honestly. What is the? Is there anything exciting on the 1 minute? I don't know. It's probably an army of people that took their inversion trade. Or their inversion trade over here. Slow. After that break, it's been slow. So I'm curious what it wants to do. Yeah. True. True. Right. I agree. I don't know. I don't know if we trust it. I mean, NQ is coming up into these 5-minute bearish gaps. Any Fed news coming out tomorrow or Friday? I think did Nvidia earnings come out yet? But I think that's what the market's waiting for. So PCE was this morning. That's today, yeah. So I think that's probably what the market's waiting for. Maybe something will happen. Did you flip long? Well, it looks like we are slow crawling up right now. Slow crawl up. Same on ES. Yeah, it was pretty choppy, and then, so looking at ES, pretty choppy until this move. There was nice displacement, so if that holds, that would be a solid indication in my opinion. So chop, 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 and then we had a push. But that aggressive push was into this gap right here, so, I mean, could sell off. Every book setup says this is a reversal. Yeah. It's also just, you know, which would make sense if we're range bound and it just wants to stay in a range. We could just reverse and then find support and just stay within, you know, our range here for the session. Okay. Yeah, I probably would. Coming down into my zone on NQ that I've been watching. We'll see what we get. It's my key zone right here. Longs above, shorts below. I want to see good candle closures. Testing the zone on NQ here. Showing some support off of our zone here. Just looking for a test and bullish closure. Just watching. Want to see us test this area again and a bullish close. So test this area, bullish close without taking this high. So it's just sitting and waiting. Just waiting for good candle closures. But you know, if we rip through this again, if we just rip through this, then might be shorts all day. But a lot of waiting around. A lot of waiting around. Oh. Shout out to the bot that just followed me. quickly profit. 99% sure signal. Oof. No. Conversation. There you go. Happy to even be in the conversation. Not a huge baseball fan. I don't know. I like to watch it, obviously, when the World Series is going on because, I don't know, like, playoff baseball is pretty fun to watch, but I don't know. I just, like, never pay attention to it till the playoffs start. I wish I knew more about it. I'm just waiting for football. Do you guys, when do you get your fantasy draft order? Oop. I just asked our commissioner to pre-release the draft order. So many sweaty. I guess that's true. Like, once you have your mock draft, I'm one of the sweaty. That's what I am too. I mean, I'm like, that's why I kind of want to get it. I want to pre-order it. Pre-order the draft. Run all the analytics on it. I'm one of the sweaties. Then the first 3 rounds become chalk. Yeah. What would you prefer though? Would you prefer it 1 hour before or, a week? So you get a week to prep. Like, is it more, alright, do you prefer to know a week in advance? Is it more fun to know an hour in advance? It's a keeper. Yeah. Yo, David Morris, 26. What up? Not much, man. You're watching this slow price action and debating on whether knowing your draft order a week in advance is better in fantasy than an hour before. Makes you need to know how to draft in each spot. Yeah. I feel like that, I don't know, hour before, that's stressful. I feel like I'd panic. I guess that's, you gotta be a good fantasy football player in order to go an hour before and just know your spots. My algorithm is just all fantasy football stuff now. I got blessed up by inheritance, but I get so lost. Any tips? Full port, FOMC. Kidding. I'm looking at longs here. If this closes bullish outside, Orb and fantasy football content. Dude, so much fantasy football content. Any tips? Prop firms, take it slow at first. Find a strategy. Just grind. Screen time, screen time, screen time. Journal review, screen time. You gotta. It's almost like a, this is a trial and error game for sure. Orb and fantasy football content. Did you see? Did you see the Jamar Chase potentially got injured? Am I crazy on that? Did I get fed some BS from something? Says he is fine after injury scare. I saw the video, it looked gnarly. Yeah. I think Jefferson's about to have a insane year. I think Jefferson's gonna have an insane year because, correct me if I'm wrong, but Kyler Murray just throws to one receiver the entire time, right? And he's actually not bad, where J.J. McCarthy was terrible and couldn't get the ball to Jefferson. But I think Kyler Murray can get the ball to Jefferson, and all he's gonna do is just pepper Jefferson the entire game. I saw that. He's gonna be okay.
Order filled.
Alright, we're long in queue. Let it ride. Take me to the promised land. Taken. Attempting for new highs here. Oh. Hello? Okay. Attempting for new highs here. Oh. When God comes out. 3 weeks after, yeah, he's got to grind. He's got to grind for that XP. Gotta grind for the XP.
Order
There's
filled.
Take profit 1. Stops, break even. See if we can make new high of day here. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see any of that. Stops, break even, so we'll just go like so. What's up, Chino? Did not post in the Discord. PA says, I just got in these longs though. Took some profits off at the highs here. We're going for high day now. Right, that's high day. Yeah, that's high day. My sleepers. Morrison, Minnesota wide receiver. Yeah. QB after 6th-round target, Trevor Lawrence. Everyone's going to be going for Trevor Lawrence. There's always every year like the person who wins. Wait to Bo Nix or Purdy, Jackson Dart. Or are people going to take Dart right away? He's going to be an early round take because he runs so much. I like Bo Nix play. Not so much Purdy, but Bo Nix, I like Bo Nix. He's trash. That's called That's a Bears fan coping right there. That's a Bears opinion. Pass on all Giants. Or someone who knows ball because they had to deal with him for, what was it, 2 years, 3 years? I don't remember. But yeah, he was terrible for you guys, sadly. I mean, not sadly. I enjoyed watching the downfall. Sometimes when I struggle with when doing fantasy football is like, you know, you watch so many as a Bears fan and me as a Packers fan, you watch so much NFC North football that I end up taking so many like Lions, Vikings, Packers, and Bears players because I watch them more and I just like in my mind it's like what I know and it's like subconsciously I'm taking them. And I have to like get out of that and like, but like there's so many teams and conferences that, you know, I don't watch as much of them as, you know, obviously NFC North teams. But I feel like I'm way too NFC North heavy sometimes. And I'm like, you gotta branch out. Pick some different teams here, my guy. Pick some different teams. Hometown bias, I know. And I'm like, I have to remember. I'm like, one, I have a rule always, it's just pick one. You only get one Green Bay player. Like pick one player. No more. One player. Because then if I have too many players, then it's like if your player that you picked on your team plays bad and your team loses, it's like almost like the double kill. And you're like, oh. You're like, I just, and then you sit there, you know. AFC South is always a blur. I'm drafting next week, Monday. Next week, Monday. Sunday before Labor Day. I think, yeah, we're Labor Day. That's what next week Monday is, Labor Day. Labor Day night, because everyone's off work. I'm so excited though. I'm so ready for football. Finished last. Brutal. 2 this Sunday, 1 next Friday, 2 next Sunday, and 1 on Thursday after the opener. So many leagues, NDZ. Holy crap. I feel like when you have too many leagues, your teams are competing against each other, and it's so hard to like watch a game and like root for one player, not the other, and then I don't know. There's just too many. 5 leagues. You guys gotta chill. 5 leagues. I can't keep track. It's like 3 at max. It's the same thing like for NCAA March Madness. It's 1 bracket. I make 1 bracket. That's it. I can't have like 8 different brackets because then, you know, it's not as exciting. It's got to have like 1 or 2 teams. Same thing, NCAA, 1 bracket. Yeah, I guess that's true. You know, a team, yeah. Then you have your favorite children. The other ones just get put to the holy
Stop
break
filled.
even. I love this market. It's so fun. Like, what was that? True. I get what you're saying. That break-even stop though, let's all just take a gander at that and how insane. Now this looks like it's just gonna, I don't know what happened on that candle. But did we get a tweet? Whoa. Well, that might be it for me today. We went 1 for 1. Probably should have taken everything off up there. It was just at a 1-to-1. I thought we would see some more life. But sadly not. Looks like we might have another choppy day. Gold is selling off pretty. Yeah, look at this. I mean, it is time to just be done with the day. Let's see here. Time to just be done with the day. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it for me. At least we got, we kind of bought the highs on ES, which getting into that trade, I knew it would have been kind of risky, but we got a better entry on NQ on this play right here, which, was a nice trade. Tried to shoot for new highs, but obviously we're seeing a reaction here. and we could see a sell-off now, but I am gonna close the stream down for the day. If I do take more trades, like if we can get, you know, a push below here and then a retest and confirmation short, I think low day might be in play, but it's also pretty choppy right now. Maybe we just sit and wait for NVIDIA earnings to get released, and then, you know, see what we can get tomorrow and Friday. I think that's probably the smart thing to do here. But that's it. That's it for the stream today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for all the likes. 681 today. Cool. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time as usual. 9:30 a.m. till 11:30 noon Eastern. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. And once again, if I take more trades, I'll post them in the Discord. So, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we get some more consistent viewers at some point. But yeah, I kind of know who my one concurrent viewer is. But appreciate the support. Thank you, as always. We'll see you tomorrow for the stream again, 9:30 a.m. Eastern till 11:30 or